that too Narasimha Avatara, Narasimha Jayanthi today. And today only we are studying Prahlada story, and so we are going to see Narasimha Swami is blessing Prahlada. We saw Prahlada singing the Stuti. We saw Bhagavan Avatara Manina in the 8th chapter. Bhagavan is still sitting in the Simhasana, and he was really in the angry state. Even after everybody sang Stuti, he could not be pacified. Then Prahlada came and long Stuti he sang, and we finished the Stuti last week. And so now Narasimha Bhagavan will speak and give blessing to Prahlada. We are going to start that next chapter today. This is a beautiful Kirtan. Our Guru Maharaj star is also Swati. Narasimha Swami Ode, same nakshatra. It is our Guru Maharaj nakshatra also. And every Swati nakshatra, we all have a Nama chanting. So everybody will do 30 minutes Nama. So that is tomorrow. So it's also Guru Maharaj nakshatram and also Narasimha Jayanthi. And we are studying same portion in Bhagavatam. All blessing came together for us by Guruvayurappan Kripa only. So let us see this little Kirtan. I didn't practice much, but I'll just try. So, Kopika Jivana Smaranam, Govinda, Govinda, Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sihmam thOnDrinAn, narasihmam thOnDrinAn, sihmam thOnDrinAn, narasihmam thOnDrinAn, viNNum adirumbaDi, sihmam thOnDrinAn, viNNum adirumbaDi, sihmam thOnDrinAn, sihmam thOnDrinAn, narasihmam thOnDrinAn. பிள்ளை சொல் கேட்டே துள்ளி எழுந்தவன் தூணை பிளக்கவே அங்கு தோன்றினான். பிள்ளை சொல் கேட்டே துள்ளி எழுந்தவன் தூணை பிளக்கவே அங்கு தோன்றினான். சிம்மம் தோன்றினான், நரசிம்மம் தோன்றினான். vatsalan angu thOnDrinAn, சத்யசந்தன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். முக்தி தரும்பவன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். அந்தி நேரத்தில் அங்கு தோன்றினான். சிம்மம் தோன்றினான், நரசிம்மம் தோன்றினான். காலகாலன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். கோலாகலன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். மாலோலன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். பாலபாலகன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். சிம்மம் தோன்றினான், நரசிம்மம் தோன்றினான். மண்ணை கேட்டவன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். விண்ணை அளந்தவன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். நான் ஏற்றியவன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். வெண்ணையுண்ட முரளீதரன் அங்கு தோன்றினான். சிம்மம் தோன்றினான், நரசிம்மம் தோன்றினான். விண்ணும் மண்ணும் அதுபடி சிம்மம் தோன்றினான். சிம்மம் தோன்றினான், நரசிம்மம் தோன்றினான். Narasimha Swami Bhagavan ki Jai, Bhakta Prahlad ki Jai. So, beautiful Prahlada Stuti we saw. Detailer we have seen Prahlada Stuti. Prahlada is telling, please do not tempt me with any boons. I do not want to be caught in samsara again. The samsara is only like one person married to different wives and pulling that person in different direction. And there is no good in this place, in this samsara. Let me have association of bhaktas. Let me have dasya bhakti to you. Please bless me like this. Prahlada, every stuti of Prahlada is of He's showing his vairagya, his bhakti, his jnana, his vairagya. All three we are seeing in Prahlada's stuti. He has so much pure bhakti to Bhagavan. He has intense vairagya for worldly things, and he is also knowledge, nalla jnanamum irukku. All three our Prahlada has, so he said in the some of the last shlokas la vandu brahmadaya suragana unayoda siddha sattvaikathanamatayo vachasam pravadai naratidum purugunairaddhuna bipipruhu kim toshtumarhati same adirugrajatehe. Without bhakti, one cannot get Bhagavan's grace, and so Prahlada is telling, by doing 6 types of adoration, serving Bhagavan and chanting his gunas and hearing his katha and doing Shodasha puja to Bhagavan, all this will only develop devotion. We need to have bhakti to Bhagavan, and then only our life will be fulfilled. By mere reading of books, bhakti will not come. Bhakti will only come through satsanga and constant hearing of the gunas of Bhagavan. So Prahlada is teaching again, that is bhakti is supreme. Bhakti is what pleases Bhagavan. Like this, after describing Narada vacha edavat varṇita-guṇo bhaktya bhaktena nirgunaha prahladam pranadam pido yata-manyur śrī-bhagavān vacha prahlada vadrabhadram te pridoham te asurottama param vrinishvabhimadam kāma-pūro thALam edavat varṇita-guṇo bhaktya bhaktena nirgunaha prahladam pranadam prido yata-manyur śrī-bhagavān vacha prahlada vadrabhadram te pritoham te asurottama param vrinishvabhimadam kāma-pūro thALam. That Bhagavan who is nirgunam, he is without guna, means he is not affected by the ups and downs of the guna. He is always stable and ananda swarupa Bhagavan. We are all having gunas because sometimes we are excited, sometimes we are depressed, sometimes we are very active, sometimes we are very lazy, and sometimes we are positive, sometimes we are negative. But Bhagavan always in that same state of happiness and enthusiasm and positivity. Adalam gunatku mela Bhagavan is like that. And Bhagavan Prahlada, he fell at the feet of Bhagavan and he started singing. Bhagavan touched his head with his lotus hand, and then Prahlada sang the stuti. Bhagavan heard everything, and now Prahlada became quiet, and then Bhagavan calmed down. Bhagavan became really highly pleased. Then Bhagavan is speaking. How it will be when Bhagavan is speaking? His voice like a thunderous voice of Bhagavan. So he is telling Prahlada, Bhadram te, may all that is good be with you. Ellam Bhadrama Habi, may all be good, be well with you. Pritoham te asurottama, I am very pleased with you, O Asura, leader of the Asura, O Uttama Asura. And Varam Vrinishvabhimadam, ask me any boon. Kāma-pūro nRanam, I shall fulfill all the desires of the devotee when I am pleased with the devotee. So ask me. Mama pranida yushman darshanam durlabam hime drishtva mamna punarjantu atmanam taptum arhadi. Mama pranida ayushman darshanam durlabam hime drishtva mamna punarjantu atmanam taptum arhadi. Prinandi hyatamam dhiraha sarvabhavena sadhavaha shreyas kama mahabhagaha sarvasamaashisham padim. Prinandi hyatamam dhiraha sarvabhavena sadhavaha shreyas kama mahabhagaha सर्वासामाशिषां पदिम् एवं प्रलोभ्यमानोऽपि परैर्लोकप्रलोभनैः एकान्तित्वात् भगवति नैच्छत्तानसुरोत्तमः. To get my darshan, Bhagavan is telling, once you have got my darshan, there will be nothing lacking for you. அப்புறமா ஆத்ம திருப்தி அடைஞ்சுடுவா. பகவான் அடைஞ்ச உடனே பகவான் தர்சனம் ஆனப்புறம் that is the height, the highest blessing. After that there will be nothing lacking for the person. So பகவானை பார்க்கறது தான் நம்மளோட purpose. So பிரகலாத அடைஞ்சுட்டான். So Bhagavan is telling, திருஷ்ட்வா மாம் ந புனர்ஜந்து ஆத்மானம் தப்துவமர்ஹதி. There will not be anything lacking. Shrī-nandi hyadamam dhīraha sarvabhavena sadavaha. The one who is very dhiran and virtuous person, he will try to please Bhagavan and then that way get all his desire fulfilled. Sarvabhavena sadavaha shreyas kāma-mahabhagaha. That is the way to attain shreyas. So bhakti nala adayattum. ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம் பிரச்சனை இருந்தா கூட let bhakti solve it. I do not know to do anything else other than bhakti, Guruvayappa. With bhakti let it get solved. So bhakti is like that, right? The second canto lelam the greatness of bhakti. So bhakti nalaye ella ஞானத்தை அறிஞ்சுடுவோம். Jnana and also all the desire in this world and also jnana, bhakti alone will give. So the dhira purusha, the virtuous person, will solve all problem by doing bhakti to Bhagavan. Adhudan best. So Bhagavan is telling, Shrī-nandi hyadamam dhīraha sarvabhavena sadavaha. If a mother has a special need child or something, some problem that we are not able to solve by our money or doctor or medicine or such problems are there, then do bhakti more and more. With bhakti only answers will come, more choices will come, more treatment option will come. So for everything bhakti is the root. So the other day we had in Namadwar a special needs Nama prayer for all the children who are having special need. We invited all the parents and their children. And so such parents, are so difficult for them day-to-day life, how to raise such children. But the only help they can get, see, there is no medicine for it. And so nobody is going to raise their child for them. The parent has to go through that, right? So, but by doing bhakti, the day-to-day challenges will be reduced and the parents will get more courage to go through the day. So by bhakti alone, we can solve such problem for anything. And so when Bhagavan is pleased, he gives a blessing very soon and we see positive change. So Bhagavan is telling the virtuous man, the Dhira Purusha will do bhakti and attain all his desires. So, Shrī-nandi hyadamam dhīraha sarvabhavena sadavaha shreyas kāma-mahabhagaha sarvāsāmāshishāṃ padim. Our Guruji also said for such children, it is their last janma. Adnala Bhagavan avalukku parama anugraham pannirkar that he sends parents like that for those children. And he says for those children, it is their last janma, so they are just finishing. And so there is nothing to worry and all will be well at the end. So Bhagavan gives courage for such parents. So we cannot be angry with Bhagavan and say, why you gave like this and then stop going to satsang. That will not solve anything. We have to say, Krishna, please help me, and then Bhagavan takes care. So like that, many problem in Kali Yuga, the life is like that. Everybody has stress and tension, unexplainable tension everybody has. Yet they try to fight and keep going. So the only way to keep sanity and keep balance in life is to do bhakti to Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is telling here, the virtuous man, the intelligent man, gopis said the same thing. Kushalasma atmanne nitya priye patisudadi birarti daikim. You are the Kushala Bhakta will try to attain Bhagavan who is Atma Swarupa. What is the use of having all family member but nobody can help each other. So Bhagavan is telling, I'm very pleased, Prahlada, you ask me anything. Priyanandi hyadamam gīraha sarva bhavena sadhavaha shreyaskama mahabhagaha sarvasam ashisham padim evam pralobhyamanobi vare loka pralobanehi eganditvad bhagavadi naichattana surottamaha. This way Bhagavan tried to tempt Prahlada to ask boons. But Prahlada ekantitvan bhagavadi. His unwavering devotion, ekanta bhakti adanjuttan. He says, Enakunume lacking illiya, I'm good only, I don't need anything. So do not tempt me with boons. He is going to say, Asurottama, Asura Jadila or jewel aitanavan. So Pata, chapter 9, we are finishing. Ekanditvad bhagavati naichattana surottamaha Srimad-Bhagavati Mahapurane Paramamsam Samhitam Saptamaskande Prahlada Charite Bhaktas Bhagavat Stavo Nama Navamodhyayaha Shri Haraye Namaha Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Sadguru Maharaj ki Jai Guru Ayyappa Sharanam Adha Dashamodhyayah Bhakti Yogasya Tatsarvam Andarayatayad Bhagavah Manyamano Rishikesham Smayamana Uvachah Prahlada Uvacha Mamam Pralobhayotpatya Sattam Kameshu Taivadaihi Tat Sangabhido Nirvino Mumukshusva Upashitaha Mamam Pralobhayotpatya Sattam Kameshu Taivadaihi Tat Sangabhido Nirvino Mumukshusva Upashitaha. Bhakti, Prahlada got ekanta bhakti. He already went through so much day to day, torture in the life. In only within 5 years of life, he's seen everything as though he's seen lot of fighting and quarrel and power. All this he has seen. He said enough samsara. Already in 5 years he got virakti. Not even got married and having children and all. Just like that he got. So he is telling, please don't tempt me. Mama pralobhayotpatya saktam kameshu tairvaraihi. ரொம்ப ஞானம் வந்து கொடுத்து ஞானம் வந்தாத்தான் இப்படி தெரியும். இல்லைன்னா வைராகியம் வந்தாத்தான் தெரியும். That all this will only give pain in the end. First everything will be very nice. All getting married na pudu dress, pudu lot of celebration in the family, everything done like that only, right? And then you enter the married life and then we see how many challenges we have gone through, and then we are fighting and fighting to rise above this, and yet our worldly responsibility are pulling on one side, but our wish to attain Bhagavan on another side. We are daily fighting opposite current la போயிட்டுருக்கோம், ஃபைட் பண்ணிட்டு வரோம். அந்த லைஃப் இனிமே எனக்கு இப்படிலாம் டெம்ப் பண்ணாதே. ஆசக்தம் காமேஷு தைவரே. I'm afraid to get attached in these places with these people, because moment I get attached, then either they leave me or I leave them. What is the use of getting attached? So don't tempt me. In the Sankata Bhayama irukku enakku Krishna. I'm afraid of getting involved in these attachments. I'm really afraid. I'm coming to you as a mumukshustvami upashritaha. I'm now eagerly seeking knowledge and seeking to attain you. அதனால என்ன இந்த மாதிரி வரம் கொடுத்து ட்ரம் பண்ணாதே கிருஷ்ணா. இஸ் டெல்லிங் பிரித்ய லக்ஷண ஜிஜ்ஞாசு பக்தம் காமேஷ்வ சோதயதே பவான் சம்சார பீஜேஷு ஹிருதய கிரந்திஷு பிரபோ. भृत्य लक्षण जिज्ञासुः भक्तं कामेष्वचोदयदे भवान् संसार बीजेषु हृदय ग्रन्थिषु प्रभो नान्यथा ते अखिल गुरो घटेद करुणात्मनः यस्ताशिषा शास्ते रसभृत्य स वै वणिक् नान्यथा ते अखिल गुरो घटेद करुणात्मनः यस्ताशिषा शास्ते रसभृत्य स वै वणिक्. The cause for the Hridaya Granthi, we have the not the power of Bhagavan, illusory power of Bhagavan is having such a grip in us that we are not able to let go that. And so, like I told one story that a bus conductor was there. He had 9 daughters, and something happened in the work, and he lost his job. And he's coming home, and he see 9 daughters are waiting, Appa, and calling him. And everybody is trying to tell him, Appa, please eat. But his mood is not there. He lost job. He don't know how to tell his family. And who will understand how to survive with 9 children and no money? And he's so much having that load. That is called Hridaya Granthi. The power of Bhagavan, Maya is holding that, giving that burden of, my family, how will I support with no money at all? 9 girls have to get married, so that we are having a load sometimes. All of us know. In satsang we don't feel, but afterward, sometime in the day or something, a burden, a tight thing, a grip we'll feel. How to get rid of this, like that, no? That is called the grip of Maya. The Prakriti would hold vidardille. And so that man is telling, what can I do? Somebody told him, go see a saint. Say, sadhu ke darshan se shayad you will get some answer. Go and take darshan. And he come to take darshan of Baba Maharaj. And he's telling, he was going to commit suicide, but somebody said, at least take one darshan of saint and then you commit suicide. Maybe he will save you. So he goes to get darshan. And is telling, please do something. I'm not able to get rid of this burden, and I have no job, I have nothing, and it's holding me. How to live in this world with this much stress and burden? So we think we are carrying burden, that something is holding us. Yeah, that is because of our past karma, but it is not real. We don't have to hold it. We can say, Krishna, you take it and it is not running away from responsibility. If we can give us wholeheartedly to Bhagavan, we don't have to do anything. If we can say, I'm not in of the world, but I'm going to do bhajan, then we can leave the world. We cannot say, I'm going to leave the world and go to club and drink. No, not like that. But if we are totally giving up the world to go to Bhagavan, then we can do it. It's allowed. It is sanctioned. So when he goes to saint, so what will saint will say? Bhajan karo, kirtan karo. Completely immerse yourself in bhakti and see you will get answer. That is what saint is telling. You take stay here in this ashrama for a few days and do bhajan. Day and night you do bhajan. We'll give free food, free stay. You just do bhajan, and then slowly you will get peace of mind. And he's telling that saint, you don't know my state. How can you talk like this? Don't you know, Maharaj, I cannot sit, I cannot stand, I cannot walk, I cannot stay in one place. My mind is so mad and filled with this burden and responsibility. How can I do bhajan when my mind is like this? You cannot understand my state. Is telling, saint is telling, you're correct. I cannot understand your state. This is how samsaris will be. Saint know all this. So only they left. So, but saint is not able to convince him. He says, I cannot let go the burden that I am facing. I cannot do bhajan. I'm going to commit suicide. So, see how much this Maya is, that Hridaya Granthi is holding us tight, right? So, it is not so easy to let go of Maya or hold. Anala, it's not even real. All these people are children for me now. Next birth, they will be children for somebody else. It is not my responsibility, actually speaking. I only took it upon me that I am responsible, I am to blame. It is my duty. That I is doing all this. I is giving burden. And so yesterday in Chitraketu Upakhana, what is the Jiva telling? Which father is this? In many births, I had many different fathers. Which father is in which? This father is from which birth? He's asking. The Jiva who died, telling, like that, we take ownership for all this. And we take responsibility and say, I have to fix it. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. And we become mad. This is what samsara Maya will do. And so, but the saint will say, it is not your responsibility. It's okay. If you do bhajan here, they will also get some answer over there. They will be okay. Really, that's possible. You just sit and do bhajan, but that burden he is not able to give up. He says, no Maharaj, I cannot stay here. And so he ran. Maharaj said, don't commit suicide. If you stay alive, and please give me a letter that you are alive later. But Maharaj said, Aaj tak chitti nahi aaya. Till today, no letter has come. The person, they commit suicide to get rid of the madness, but still suicide it will not solve, because again they'll be born with that burden. Because the mind, linga sharira, it will not let go. The linga sharira mind can never be destroyed. Just like Atma is eternal mind also, until we merge the mind in Atma. Ennavana drink pallamo, ennavana nambu pannikkalam, mind will not die. Mind will not die until we surrender it to Bhagavan. Adi ipo panna illena next janmala panna, we have to do it. We have to do it now, or we have to do it next birth. There is no option. That is the way. Better do now only, right? Prahlada understood. Krishna, don't tempt me. Bhavan samsara biji hridaya granthi Prabhu. The hridaya granthi irke, laundry illa thuni stakkana appadi knot. One knot is here, I don't like. To remove knot, and be free. There's a big knot in here. How to free it? So only by bhakti, only by surrender. And so, Krishna, your Karuna Samudram, why do you put bhaktas in samsara again? Don't tell me like this, Krishna. If you want to, if somebody is doing worship to get something back, they are not really bhakta at all. They are only having transaction with you. They are not bhakta. If they are asking something, therefore, Nanyata Kila Guru Gatida Karunatmanaha Esta Shishashtaste Nasa Bhritya Savaivanik Ashasano Navaibhrityah Swavinya Shishatmanah Na Swami Bhrityada Swamyam Ichanyo Rati Chashvishaha Ashasano Navaibhrityah Swavinya Shishatmanah न स्वामी भृत्यद स्वाम्यम इच्छन्यो राति चाशिषः अहं त्वकामस्त्वद्भक्तः त्वं च स्वाम्यनपाश्रयः नान्यतेहावयोरर्थो राजसेवकयोरिव अहं त्वत्कामस्त्वद्भक्तः त्वं च स्वाम्यनपाश्रयः Nanyatihavayorartho Rajasevakayoriva. Will not expect anything from bhakta. Both are independent, both are satisfied just by doing bhakti. Bhakta is satisfied by doing bhakti, and Bhagavan, a guru, will not expect anything from Shishya. If he does, then he is not guru. And the Shishya should not ask anything from the guru. He is already just happy being in the seva of guru. Like this, there, I am like that, you are like that, Prahlada is telling. So we are both independent. We don't need each other for anything. I just love you and you just love me. High state, right? So he had desire before starting tapas, right? And then he did tapas. And then when he actually saw Bhagavan, he said, why did I ask all this? Can I go with you now? The moment we see darshan of Bhagavan, all our anything that lacking feeling will be gone. So then at that time Dhruva didn't want anything, but already he had desired before. So Bhagavan is going to give. Ana Prahlada is already with Parama Vairagyam Ippove. So he didn't do any sadhana like Dhruva. Dhruva did 6 months sadhana to see darshan. Prahlada didn't do anything. Prahlada is just living. And Prahlada just said, I see Bhagavan here. And to make his word true, Bhagavan came himself. Right? So that's difference. He didn't ask and he doesn't want. So Anna Bhagavan is going to give. That later we'll see in the sloka. So Prahlada is in the high state of Vairagya. And he is the Asura Jatila Porandadnala is even more afraid because the Asura Jati by nature is getting attached to Indriya Sukha, Vishya Sukha. Devata side la, Brahmana side la, in the Madri, Indriyasla அത്ര டிபெண்டன்சி இருக்காது. They are more in the introspection level. மனசு வந்து இன்னும் சாந்தமா இருக்கும். ஆனா அசுராளுக்கு இந்திரியாஸ் are very strong. So they always worry about bhog, enjoyment, pleasure and all this always. Asuras Jadi. Prahlada is saying, I'm born in Asura Jadi, I'm naturally attached to Indriyas and so I will not get tempted. That's very dangerous for me. So I won't get tempted. That's difference. Dhruva Prahlada ரொம்ப difference because அவன் சாதனை பண்றானே துருவா, இவங்க ஒன்றும் பண்ணலையே பிரகலாதா. இது அதனால இது வந்து பரம வைராகியம் பிரகலாதா. Is all three are there. Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya, all in ripened state for Prahlada. So he is saying, பகவான்கிட்ட கேட்கவே தோணாது. கோபிஸ் அப்படிதான் இருந்தா இல்லையா? See, after Kunti Devi எப்படி இருந்தா? When the bhakti becomes very ripe, then they say, see, பகவான்கிட்ட போயிட்டு கேட்கறதா, பகவானுக்கோ கஷ்டம் होगा, அவ அப்படி உல்டா பேசுவா. இது நம்மளுக்கு புரியறதில்லை, எனக்கு புரியறதில்லை. இது என்ன இப்படிலாம் like we want Bhagavan means he has everything, so he will give. Like that I would do for bhakti for that. They are not like that. They are Kunti Devi saying, give me dukkha, vipadaha, sanduna, யாரு கேட்பாங்க? இன்னும் புரியல. So, but what is the secret is, விபதத்துல தான் அகம் அழியிறது. பவத் பக்தி ஸ்தாவதே பிரமுக மதுரா தத்குண ரசாதே கிமப்யாரூடா சேத் அகில பரிதாப பிரசமனி. Akila paritapa prashamani. It will remove all our sorrows. Punaschande swande vimala paribodhode milan mahananda dvaidam dishadi kimada prarthyamaparam. பக்தினால அதை கேட்கலாம் இல்லையா? பக்தியே தரட்டும். Let bhakti give all the desire. Let bhakti give jnana. So it is okay to ask, but with bhakti, not entitlement, but do bhakti. Krishna, if it pleases you, please give. If it is not, also we will be okay. Now we are growing in the process. For me also from young age, I am used to exam pass ஆனன் கிருஷ்ணா போவேன், பஸ் கிடைக்கணுமா கிருஷ்ணா சொல்வேன், எல்லாத்துக்கும் கிருஷ்ணா. ஆனா கிருஷ்ணா என்ன பண்றார், அதெல்லாம் பண்றாருன்னு மேல மேல ஞானத்துல கொண்டு போறார். ஏன்னா அந்த மெச்சூரிட்டியும் கொடுக்கறது அந்த பக்தி, அதுவே தானா பண்றது. ரைட்? இட் வில் டூ போத். It will give all these things, but it will also keep you together with Bhagavan always. He will not let go. இது ஒரு dependency for me from young age, latching to want to Bhagavan for everything. That is a good thing only. So then he will take us to Prahlada also, because I really appreciate how it is correct only. Because if you ask, let me have good son, and then let me have good bahu, then let them have good daughter, and then I'm worried, don't let her get good talent. இப்படியே I'm getting caught. Then when will I attain Bhagavan? So even if everything is good, I'm getting caught in that. So that is it. From young age, Prahlada says namaste, enough, vanda. அப்போ it's good. நம்ம லேட் ஆயிட்டு புரியும், அவனுக்கு இப்பவே புரிஞ்சுடுது. So ஆனா இதுதான் கரெக்ட். என்ன பந்தமே வந்தா, any bondage will give dukkha ultimately. Any bondage, it will give only dukkha. அது correct. So he's telling, I don't need anything from you, you don't need anything from me, so we are good. I'm going to just I'm not a businessman, I'm doing a transaction with you, only give me devotion. So, yadarasisha me kaman varam stum varadarshava kamanam nidya samroham bhavatastu vrinevaram. Let me not have any kama. Give me that type of varam. Bhagavad Gita also tells what is the bijam for next birth, our desire. Unfulfilled desire, any one is there, then another janma for sure. Another janma for sure. So do not have any desire. Let finish everything. Bhagavan will tell how to finish everything here also. So that karma is the cause for all birth again and again. So he says, remove all my karma, my desire. Yadirasisha me kaman param swam varadarshava kamanam nridya samroham bhavatastu vrinevaram indriyani mana prana atma dharmo dhritirmadihi ह्री श्री तेजस्मृति सत्यम यस्य नश्यन्ति जन्मना इंद्रियाणि मन प्राण आत्मा धर्मो धृतिर्मतिः ह्री श्री तेजस्मृति सत्यम यस्य नश्यन्ति जन्मना. Oh, so that is the varam he is asking. I should not have to ask anything at all. Many people, when we go to Guruji satsang, some of us are all standing in line and trying to have some prayer and telling Guruji, but some are all in a deep state. Just they are there, அதே அவளுக்கு highest blessing. அவ அடைஞ்சுட்டா, அவ அப்படி இருக்கா, அவ ஒரு ஃபுல்னஸ்லயே இருக்கா, அவளுக்கு டிசைரே வருதில்லை, அப்படி இருக்கா. அதான் ஆனந்த நிலை, ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை ஆனா ஆனந்தமா இருக்காளே சேம்ஸ், எப்படி இருக்கா. That is the, that is the amazing. Whereas we have everything, but yet we have always tension. So like this, the Prahlada is telling, once we have desire, it will only lead to destruction. Hri Shri Tejas Smritihi Satyam. ஒரு one desire has come na, அதை fulfill பண்றதுக்கே we have 8 hours we are going outside in the office and working, breaking our head on something and bringing money, and then once we get money, then we try to save the money, and later on retirement, how to save and how much we need or what will happen, and taking so much care for all this, then some other problem will come and suddenly money will have to go there, and then we are afraid money is lost. Always have tension, right? Money does not give us happiness. All possessions did not give happiness. Having all the family member did not give happiness. So here it is, everything is nashwar in this samsara. Only Bhagavan is the eternal Ananda Swarupa. Everything else in the world is nashwar only. So many beautiful women singing songs in 20s and 30s, and see their picture after 30 years. Pathetic state, young film stars. You see them after 20 years, coach, everything gone. Body is gone, intelligence is gone, talent is gone. Like this samsara, we are seeing every day, yet we do not get it, right? So Prahlada gets it, and so he's teaching us. So he's telling, Indriyani mana prana atma dharmo dhritirmadihi. Too much enjoyment will weaken the body. Too much sex enjoyment will weaken the body. Too much eating will weaken our stomach. Too much studying, brilliant படிச்சவா அப்புறமா மென்டல் ஆயிடுறா. அது மாதிரி எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் அதே. ஸோ ரொம்ப புத்தியை ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணினா லேட்டர் தே பிகம் tension and buddhi will fail. All this we are seeing. Extremes la pona extreme result varudhu. So all this will be wasted if we are letting our mind in all this. So Hri Shri Tejas Smritihi Satyam Yasya Nashyanti Janmana. Adnala use all our faculty for Bhagavan. When it is healthy and energetic, go to temples and do seva at young age. Don't wait for retirement. அப்போ எப்படி இருக்கும் பாடி தெரியாது, இப்பவே சேவையில பண்ணு. அதுக்கு தான் பகவான் மனுஷ சரீரம் தரார். எத்தனையோ ஜென்மா we have undergone suffering, it seems. Then Bhagavan feels pity. Let me give you manusha sharira. Now he will be having a chance to get to me. Not only us, any jiva undergoes so much suffering in samsara. We are all manusha, we see only human beings. But in Vrindavana, Baba Maharaj is telling Ajgar, a big python is lying on the ground, and the python is covered with kida, insects. And all the insects are trying to eat the python's body. For them, the python body will be very sweet, it seems. So the insects are covering the body of the ajgar. It is trying to turn this way, that way. It cannot let go of the insect. The chipagai, they are all stuck on his body, and he is suffering. Which doctor will go and cure that snake? No, the python. If our cat or dog get fleas, we'll go to doctor, right? Pets will take care. But so many animals in the forest suffering like this, you know. And one time a big snake is having a big frog in its mouth, and the frog is so big, the snake is not able to swallow, and the frog is not able to escape. It is caught. It cannot put it outside. It cannot take it inside. The frog is suffering. The snake is suffering, and the frog is trying to make sound and get out. Both are suffering. Who is going to save? This is life. This is reality. In the forest, animals are suffering. Humans are suffering, like we said about that conductor. Like this only we are suffering. Still we do not understand and try to get out. At least this Janma, Bhagavan says, okay, let me give another Janma with Satsanga. Now they will hear, and now they will try to get out. So he gives, out of infinite pity, he gives Janma in Bharata Desha. In the Rishis Gotra, we are all born. And so now at least they will use their time and attain meaning. Bhagavan gives Manisha Janma, it seems. And so, Idavandi, if we waste in Indriya Sukha, we are nothing. We are worse than animal. So Prahlada is telling, not me. I'm not doing that, please. So Shri Teja Smriti Satyam Yasya Nashyanti Janmana Vimunchati Yada Kaman Manavo Manasi Sthitan Tarhyeva Pundari Kaksha Bhagavatvaya Kalpade Namo Bhagavate Tubhyam Purushaya Mahatmane Hare Adbhuta Simhaya Brahmane Paramatmane Narasimha Bhagavan ki Jai Vimunchati Yada Kaman Manavo Manasi Sthitan तर्ह्येव पुण्डरीकाक्ष भगवत्वाय कल्पदे नमो भगवते तुभ्यं पुरुषाय महात्मने हरे अद्भुत सिंहाय ब्रह्मणे परमात्मने मानव मनसि स्थितान्. Only after we let go all desire, we are ready for moksha. We should not have any desire. Everything Bhagavan would. Husband is Bhagavan, son is Bhagavan, house is Bhagavan's. All I am Bhagavan's, my body is Bhagavan's. Like that, if we become, then we get ready for liberation only then. Then only we get ready for moksha. So we are giving everything to Bhagavan. Anyway, nothing was mine. When I came, nothing was there. And so how did I get attached and say all these are mine? I was born with nothing, right? And then I got attached. So he says everything is yours and we are releasing everything. Then we are ready for more liberation. And then Tarhiva Pundarika, even Narasimha Swami has Pundarika eyes, it seems. Narasimha Swami ki Prahlada's is lotus eyes. And so he's telling, hey Pundarikaksha, I do namaskaram to you, namaste, namo bhagavate tubhyam purushaya mahatmane, hare adbhuta simhaya, brahmane paramatmane, or adbhuta rupa. Narasimha Murthy romba aழகா. So Prahlada is telling, I don't pranam. அப்ப நரசிம்ம சுவாமி என்ன சொல்றார்? பக்தா ஒன்னு வேண்டாம் வேண்டாம் சொன்னா பகவான் அள்ளி தான் கொடுக்க போறார். அதனால does not matter. So Bhagavan says, Narasimha Uvacha, Naikantino me mai jat vihashish, Naikantino me mai jat vihashisha, Asha satya mutra chaye bhavat vidaha, Athapi manvantara, or manvantara means countless years for us. So many long life he has now. He will be leader. Athapi manvantara meda tatra, Daityeshwaranam anubhumsha bhogan. Bhagavan knows what each one needs. He will give only. He is a giver. He is always going to give, and then he will win. He will win by giving. Naikantino me mai jat vihashisha, Pasha sateya mutra chaye bhavat vidaha, Athapi manvantara me dadatra, Daityeshwaranam anubhumsha bhogan, Katha madiya jushamanaha priyasvam, आवेशमामात्मनि सन्दमेकं सर्वेषु भूतेषु अधियज्ञमीशं यजस्व योगेन च कर्म हिन्वन्. I'm going to bless you, Bhagavan says. Adapi manvandarame dagatra, uri manvandaram, not 100 years, not 1,000 years, not 100,000 years, but 1,000,000 years. See how much? Dhruva 36,000 years, Prahlada countless years Bhagavan gave. You are going to live and rule as the leader of the Asura, and all status and power you will have. For that position, you will be like that. You will be the head. Manvandaramedagatra Daiteshwaranam Anubhum Shabhogan, and enjoy that status and power. Prahlada, nothing will touch you now. Kadamadiya, see, always hear my katha. Install me in your mind and hear my katha always. And then do all the action dedicated to me. Ella karma panne, enak arpanama panne. Do all your action as a dedication to me, and then the karma hold will leave you. The karma will not hold you. If you do everything for Guru Ayappan, then we won't have the hold. Just like the seed which is already fried, it will not sprout. It will not germinate. Like that, the karma is already given to Bhagavan, so it will not create new action and new result. Everything will be Bhagavan Arpanam, Bhagavan ko Arpan. So, like that you do, but hear katha. Always hear about me and always have me in your mind. This is for us also. So, Kadamadi Yadushamanaha Priyastam Aveshamam Sandamegam Sarveshu Bodeshu Adiyatnamisham. He is the one giving result of action. Bhagavan Dan, he is the bestower of the fruit of action. Not our action, but Bhagavan is giving the result always. Yajasva yogena cha karma hinvan bhogena punyam kushalena papam. Enjoy your punya with enjoyment. Kushalena papam. Neutralize all the sin by doing good things. Bhogena punyam kushalena papam kalevaram kala javena hitva kirtim vishuddham suraloka gitam pitaya mamechasi mukta mandaha. Bhogena punyam kushalena papam kalevaram kala javena hitva kirtim vishuddham suraloka gitam pitaya mameshasi mukta bandhaha ya etat kirtayen mahyam dvaya gitamidam naraha tvam cha smaran kale karma bandhat pramuchyate ya etat kirtayen mahyam dvaya gitamidam naraha tvam cha smaran kale karma bandhat pramuchyate. Punya by enjoyment. All the punya you finish by enjoying the fruit. Kushalena papam. All the papam you have done, you have to neutralize it by doing good action. How to neutralize papa? By doing good work, doing more and more good. Then we can neutralize our sins. So this way you spend the lifespan like this. Kalevaram kala javena hitva. Like this, let time go like this. And always hear my katha and keep me in your mind. And then you're going to attain name and fame. And even you will be the example for all the great bhaktas. You will be their leader. You will be the bhakta shiromani. You will be the crown jewel of all the bhaktas. And everybody will be singing your glory. Kirtim Vishuddham Surya Loka Gita. Even the assembly of Devas, they will be singing your greatness. Even the Devas will sing your greatness. Kirtim Vishuddham Surya Loka Gita. Pitaya Mameshasi Mukta Bandha. This is why Narayanam says, who can win your devotee Guru Ayappa? Everywhere your devotee will win. Prahlada is one now, highest. Because Guru Ayappan has blessed, he is famous, he is the best now. So, Kirtim Vishuddham Sura Loka Gitam Vitaya Mameshasi Mukta Bandha. And then you will be free from all bandha. Whoever reads this, Yaeta Kirtayen Mahyam Tvaya Gitam Idam Naraha, whoever reads the story of you and me, Tvam cha mam cha smaran kale karma bandha pramuchyate. They are also going to get released from all karma and attain Guru Ayappan. This is our gift. This is anugraha for us. Bhagavan is giving. Ya etat kirtayen mahyam tvaya gitam idam naraha त्वां च मां च स्मरन् काले कर्मबन्धात् प्रमुच्यते गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्दा गोविन्द गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणं. Thank you